Hey, my name's James Nicholson. I hope you are well. I'm going to teach you in this video how to get clients even if nobody has ever heard of you. Now, let me assume something here. I'm going to assume if you're watching a video like this, you're probably a coach, consultant, entrepreneur, or business owner. Am I right? And probably right now, you don't have enough clients, you don't have enough leads, the people that you work with are not your ideal clients, and you're looking for solutions on how to grow and scale the business and ultimately make it more profitable and live a life that you want to live. Am I right? Well, if I am, make sure that you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell notification, because this channel is going to teach you how to grow, scale, and market any business. Now, I'm James Nicholson. I've been in business for 17 years now. I've had all the ups and downs that you're probably going through or yet to go through as a business owner. And along the way, I've discovered something very special, which I call the Business Accelerator methodology. Now, that helps me take cold leads and turn them into buyers who buy from you again and again and again. And I want to give you a gift. So while you're here, do check out the description. I'll give you a free copy of my new book, Expert Mastery. That will share with you how to do that as well. Now, I've mentored now more than 1,000 business owners just like you to actually get results in their businesses and really coach them to get themselves believing in themselves and taking that business to the next level. Now, what do you do when you start out, right? We all started somewhere. Every single business started somewhere. And unfortunately, when you start, most people have never heard of you. Well, here's something interesting. Even when you're established, most people have never heard of you. More people have not heard of you than have heard of you, right? And so we need to just look at our business and look at how we can get the message out. Now, I'll tell you one thing that I've discovered, which we talk about in Expert Mastery, my book. And that's when business owners make a big mistake by trying to get married on a first date. They try and sell stuff to people that don't know them, don't like them, and don't trust them. That doesn't work, right? Imagine if you went to a party and then someone's trying to sell you life insurance or a mortgage at the party. You're going to avoid them. In fact, you'll try and talk to somebody else, right? It's going to get frustrating. But I bet you, if you look at all your competitors and most business owners, look at their marketing, look at their newspaper advertising, their radio advertising, their Facebook advertising, Google. All they're doing is selling, right? Now, here's the thing. Most businesses fail. 99% of businesses fail very quickly. And so there's a small percentage of people that are super successful. And what they do differently is they approach it with value first. Right? So if you think of someone like Gordon Ramsay, the reason he can sell so well in his restaurants, in his cookbooks and all these other products is because he's got a TV show behind him, right? That's content that gets him positioned as an expert. Now, you're not going to get a TV show, but you can do a similar thing online. So you need to be the expert in your market. You must demonstrate that you know what you're talking about. So when you're working locally, if you're a builder, you might talk about the different styles that you're using in your building methods. You might look at the after finishes. You might talk about the project and the process that you go through in order to manage a project so it's more efficient, right? Estate agents I work with, a lot of those guys will just give the local market update. They'll just tell people this is what's going on in the market. Prices are going up, prices are going down, they're going sideways. Whatever it is, that's what they're known for in that local market, and that makes a big difference and will get them known, right? That's really, really important that they do that, and that content demonstrates that they're a local expert, right? We work with lots of people in the health and wellness stuff, so they're giving advice on stuff to make you more healthy, which people are looking for, this content online. So the first step is that you give content out, right? You've got to take people in a slow process. So the content is there to demonstrate you are an expert. At that stage, you give something away, right? So the second step is you give something away, and that could be a guide, report, discount voucher. I don't know what it's going to be for you, but I know you've got to give something away, guys, right? And that's very, very important. And so giving that away then makes them become a lead, right? Let me show you. I've got some on my desk here. So I've got one here. So this is a guide that we give out. And if you check out any of my customer avatar videos, if you want this, you can grab it. Or we'll have a lead gen guide below if you want to grab that as well. But we give away a guide or report, right? And so that gets the person to give us their data, their name and email address and phone number, so we can start building a relationship, right? We're not trying to get married on a first date or a second date. We're trying to date them. We're trying to take them to coffee, right? That's what we're trying to do here. Then, when we've got them as someone that's taken our guide or report, we might try and sell them something at that stage. And there's two ways really to do that. One, sell something cheap, right? You can grab something cheap from me in the description, right? We sell my book. I actually lose money on the book because we give it to you for free and you pay for the shipping. And so I lose nearly £5 every book that I give away, right? But what that does is it activates you as a customer and you get massive value from the book. A lot of people will implement what's in the book and grow their businesses. And enough of them, not all of them, not even half of them, but enough of them will be like, you know what? I now want to take my business to the next level. And that's when they reach out to me to mentor them. And that's where my services then start kicking in, right? Now, another way that you might do this is you might say, hey, you've got my guide. Why don't we book in a little discovery call and just see if we can help you at all and give them some more value on there as well, right? Could be a call or appointment that you book in with that person, right? That can be a really good way to do things as well. And so that's another way that we do it. So we do it with a discovery call or sell something cheap. Then the fourth step, before we jump to the fourth step, if you've got value from this video so far, can you quickly do me a favor? Give me a like. Just take a time out quickly, hit the like button for me, guys, because that helps me greatly with the YouTube algorithm. If you didn't earlier, subscribe and comment. Let me know what you think. I'd love to just know, if you comment below, just who you are. Who are you? What do you do? Tell me in the comments below, or if you've got any questions, put those in there as well. So we've gone through 3 steps so far. We've said content to position you're an expert. Capture, which is where we're generating leads by giving something away. And then we're turning them into a customer by selling something cheap or getting them on the phone, booking an appointment and just having a discovery call. Fourth step is that we're going to offer our core product or service, right? So we get them to go through these mini commitments and build a relationship before we even offer our product or service, right? We don't just jump down their throat and say, buy this now. So it's the fourth step is where we offer our core product or service. That's really, really important. And then the final step, which 99% of business owners don't do, is we continue to sell to people, right? So we add additional products and services to our businesses and our clients' businesses. So I'll give you some examples. Polly Tomlinson, who I work with, she was a homeopathist. She added a book, she added a digital course, and she added a retreat to that business as well. So she had multi-levels of products in there that people could get at different stages. Some people couldn't afford homeopathy, so they could get some results with a book. Some people wanted more detoxing and stuff, so they went on the retreat with her, right? And by having those additional products, she was making 10 grand in a weekend running her retreat, right? Which is really, really powerful. And that's good money for a weekend, I'm sure you'd agree. We work with Liam Ryan, who added a book, he added digital courses, he added retreat, he added another retreat in Marbella, and he's got lots of other products that he's added in there as well. We've got people that add sideline businesses. So they work, one guy works with estate agents, so he created an estate agent event. We did many hundreds of thousands of pounds in sales. Right, so we've got to look at adding products that people want. Think about Apple, right? I'm filming this on an iPhone. It's not on some fancy camera or anything like that. It's on an iPhone. But Apple started out with computers and had those for years. Then they introduced the iPod. Then they introduced the iPad. Then they had the iPhone. Then they had the Apple Watch. Then they had the MacBooks. Then they had Apple TV. Trying to think what else they've got. They've got cars coming at some point as well, right? So they add other products in over time that their clients will want, right? That's really, really, really important that you do the same too. Very, very important. You've got to look at Apple. They're the biggest company in the world, clearly for a reason. Now, look, that is how you sell to people that don't know you. You take it in baby steps, right? Now, I would recommend the easiest way for you to get this nailed and figured out. Why don't you just grab a free copy of my book? If you didn't do it earlier, it will cost you £2 to get the shipping. So go and click on the link below. It's called Expert Mastery. Thousands of business owners like you have taken a copy of this. And I'm talking a real copy. I'll post this to you and you'll get this in the next few days. So click on the link. If you didn't earlier, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell and do comment below and like the video as well. I'm James Nicholson. Stay blessed and stay looking after yourself, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye for now.